and self-love. So just pursuing like whatever your passion is, not caring what people think about you while you're pursuing your passions and just doing things because you would want to do it.
I totally agree. I love that message. Like, I feel like I can kind of resonate with that just because I've just always dove headfirst into like whatever I felt like doing. And a lot of people are really judgmental about that, especially like older generations. And I think it's really important to be authentic. I love
Hmm.
that. That's a great message. What are like your collections like?
So in the past, I've done things like I would do like all jade. I got into like this series where like I wanted the jewelry to mean something. So
Hmm.
like while people are wearing it, like I want them to feel motivated. I want them to feel like, good luck. So I did jade at one point. I did a collection called like Icy for the Summer, which
So
was like
cute.
it was just like super like it was like silver with like the oh the sound went out for a minute, but it was like silver and it had like the similar to like the necklace that you were wearing.
Hmm. I see.
Yeah, so I've done like collections like that in the past. Primarily right now it's just like the basic things um like gold. Yeah, basic gold.
Staples.
Yeah, like staples. So like the Cuban chain, stuff like that.
I love that. Yeah, I actually remember the jade collection because I used it for one of my photo shoots. It was
Oh
my
yeah.
first EP ever, and I'm actually wearing the butterfly jade necklace from your
Yeah, I
brand.
remember that.
That one's iconic, and it worked perfectly because that EP was called the Butterfly Effect. So, and it's Rio Jade. So I'm like, okay, this was
Nice.
perfect. So yeah, I love that. I love Icy for the Summer. I think that was also around the time that Saweetie was out,
Oh
like, and
yeah,
she had
so
like icy something, like a
yeah,
song.
so
Yeah,
like
like
at this time, Saweetie was like a big inspiration to me because like she was just out there doing her
she's
thing.
so cute.
So like I really like loved like the messages that she would give like while she was like out there doing her thing. Um, so she was like a good inspiration for me at the time.
I no, I love that. That was a pretty iconic summer too. Like there was just really good music out. Like
Yeah,
that was a fun time. Super good. So you're inspired by like messages, is what you're
yeah,
saying.
messages and
What?
just like things that are just aesthetically pleasing to me.
Mm-hmm. So what's that? Like, what's your vibe? What would you wear?
What would I wear? I mean, I like the basic stuff. So like I kind of like went through like a little rebrand where like I wanted to create jewelry for the modern muse. So
Mm-hmm.
like creatives, entrepreneurs, just anybody who is pursuing their passion. So like I wanted to keep the staples that like anybody could wear, like some like every things that everybody likes.
Yeah,
So I'm pretty simple when it comes to that. So like I just have like a basic hoop or like a basic Cuban on. So and keep it like classy, simple, chic.
I love that. I think that really is you for sure. Like
Yeah.
that's the vibe that I get too. I'm not that vibe. I'm very much like Brat Stall, like in your face,
Yeah.
like
I see
gaudy,
that.
like I'm like you know what? Some girls are Barbies, but I'm a Brat Stall. Like, but no, yeah, I love that, and I love that you have stuff for different styles and aesthetics, and I think that's like gonna be really cool.
Hmm.
Do you have anything new coming out soon?
I'm planning on it.
Yeah.
Not released yet, but I'm planning on it.
Any teasers?
Can't say. I definitely think I'm gonna go in the route of like more personalized
Mm,
jewelry. So like
cute.
stuff that people can put together themselves and order.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Um, hot take, you should do a thong. Like,
A thong.
yeah, a thong. Like those chain ones where you can put like
I've
a
seen
zodiac
that.
sign or
I've
like their
seen that.
name. That'd be so cute. Like, she's like, I just told you I was classy. Why am I putting out thongs? No, but yeah, I like that. And then people can do like zodiac signs. Like
Hmm.
that'd be cool.
Yeah.
And so that would also be like gold, silver, rose gold,
Yeah.
like that kind of vibe.
Mostly gold because
Hmm.
gold is my favorite. But I do get people asking me, where's the silver? So maybe I'll do both.
Yeah, I agree. I like gold too. I'm like, I switch. It's either like icy or gold. Like,
Hmm.
so what was like? So you were like, okay, I want to do something authentic. What made you choose jewelry?
So it started when I had a nose piercing in
Cute.
college. And I was online looking for like nose piercings, and this is also during COVID, so like everybody had a lot of free time.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I was just in my dorm room, just being creative. I At this time I was like painting in my room every day. Like the creative juices were flowing.
Same.
So I was like, you know what? Online I cannot find nose rings that I like. So I was
Mhm.
like, what if I like just started a brand and like sold nose rings? And then I was like, no, what if I just did like a jewelry brand and just sold all types of jewelry? So I did that, and I never ended up selling the nose rings. So that's where the idea started.
I love that. I also had a nose ring in
Yeah.
college.
Now I no longer have the nose ring. So
Same. it
it
was
didn't
a
stay
it was,
with
it
me.
was a cute little phase.
Yeah. It kept falling out and closing. So I was just like, I give up.
Same. I like kind of was like over all my piercings. I was like, you know what? It's just gonna be the ears. Like,
Yeah.
but yeah, I agree. COVID was like such a reset for people, and like I feel like it was really nice for all the creatives to like have time. Like I got back into painting too. Like I started making music.
Hmm.
Like it definitely was like a renaissance for a
Yeah.
lot of us. Like it sucked at times, like especially if like you were still in college, but
Hmm.
I think overall like we took the best we could out of it.
Yeah.
Like and so does your friends and your family like do they support it? Do they love it? Like what's
They
the
do.
vibe?
They support it. They love it. They buy for me. They're my
I
customers.
love that.
So I love that for me because I
Mhm.
know a lot of people they don't get that support.
Exactly.
Yeah, and to that I say just keep going. Don't look at your friends and family as like your number one customers. Don't expect them to support you because
Mhm.
somebody else doesn't like it. Somebody else will.
I totally agree. Yeah, like and there's also just like so many people out there, especially on social media. It's like you're bound to find someone that's going to be like-minded or really
Mm-hmm.
love your work or just like you and want to see you grow. So that's so nice. I'm really glad that you have that like community behind you. A lot of people when they start a business they don't have that.
Yeah,
So that's super cool. I love that for you. And so you're also a photographer. Do you shoot your own photos for your
I
jewelry?
I did in the past, but like I'm not gonna lie, pretend like I was an actual photographer. So like I shot most of my pictures like on my iPhone.
Hmm.
I can't say I've done an actual photo shoot for my brand. But everything I've done has been on an iPhone.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
honestly, dude, the cameras on iPhones are really good nowadays.
they
So
are.
you don't
I
really need a professional camera.
Yeah.
Like,
Honestly, I fight with it sometimes, but it works. It does what it needs to do.
would you want to transition to like shooting your
Yeah,
stuff?
like I definitely want to like coordinate my own shoot and like have
Hmm.
people wear my jewelry and like take those pictures myself like on an actual like camera.
Yeah.
Um
And
so
have
yeah.
like your own kind of creative direction.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'd be cool. That's kind of like what I did with Miami Looks. Like,
Mhm.
fun fact, she modeled for my brand Miami Looks, and I was
Really?
doing basically that. I was hiring photographers. I wasn't the photographer. I'm terrible at taking photos. Like, so I would hire a photographer, get all these models that have a concept or like a place in mind or what the vibe I wanted to look like, and that is so much fun. Like when you start doing that,
Mhm.
it's addicting. Like, and if you ever need help, let me know because I would love to do that too. Like,
Of course I'm going to be hitting you up.
for sure, for sure. And so, what is like your dream shoot for your brand then?
My dream shoot for my brand. So I'm kind of going in a different direction.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I like want to build a community and kind of get more people involved, kind of similar to like what you're doing with like a podcast kind of. But like I want to get more into like interview style and just like have people show themselves like wearing my jewelry
Mm-hmm.
and like telling their own stories.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like that. Yeah, I was talking to Valencia off camera right before we started, and I was saying how I love yapping on camera with my friends and having a good time, but I ultimately do want to like push people's voices and
Mhm.
like have a space for creatives and women and like business owners and singers, artists, you name it. Like I just want people to be able to have a space to come and chill and talk about what they do, what they like, manifest kind of like where we want to be in the next like 5 to 10 years because I feel like it's nice to like say something out and
Mhm.
put it out into the universe and then spend that time to really like hustle and make it happen and then 2 3 years later you'll come back and watch this video and you'll be like damn I did that
Yeah.
like so yeah it's kind of like a manifestation also like a building a community. So I could totally see that for you. That sounds super fun.
Thanks.
Do you have like a layout of how you want to go about it yet, or?
So I have like an idea, kind of something that I use for inspiration. Not
Mm-hmm.
gonna share too much,
Mm-hmm.
but
No
I have an
spoilers, just
idea.
teasers.
Yeah, I have an idea of like what I want it to look like and like the vibe that I want it to evolve. Um, so yeah.
That's gonna be fun. Do you like use Pinterest for like mood boards, or like it's just like
Um,
in your head, or?
it's kind of just like it's very free flowing. So like
Mm-hmm.
whatever I come across, I just like add it to my little notes. I don't like to go searching for it because I
Mm-hmm.
feel like things just come to me naturally. So yeah.
I like that. Are you like more of a pen and paper kind of girly, or like
I'm
you
in my
type it out?
notes. My notes
Your
app
notes app.
is filled of stuff from everything.
It's all your secrets.
Yeah, all my secrets, all everything about my life, all my passwords, everything, every email I've ever sent.
That's so funny. I have very similar, like every song I've ever wrote is in my notes app for sure.
Wow.
Like I have like a shared notes app with Brandon also, because he's been working on this new EP, because
Mm-hmm.
I'm also rebranding right now. He's been helping me out with this one. And it's gonna, so first one was very sad girl. This is very bad girl. Like, so it's definitely gonna be more out there, more like edgy,
I love
sexy.
that.
Yeah. Like, so that's gonna be fun. Like,
I'm excited to see that.
literally. And so, okay, what is like your, I know you said that you kind of let stuff come to you, but is
Hmm.
there something that like you'd be like, okay, I made it, like your end goal kind of thing?
Um, that's a good question. I feel like I have a lot of like short term goals and not really like I don't know.
Like what?
I feel like I don't know. That's a really good question. Like I just feel like I can't like I know the type of life that I want to live. I feel like I can't really like go into detail about exactly like how I want it to look like, but
Mm-hmm.
like I know how like I want it to make me feel. I know the type of like the vibe that I want to give off. I know
It's
like
giving rich, it's giving classy. It's
yeah.
like Jasmine, what's her last name? Tokes.
Okay, yeah. She's a
I
good one.
I could see that. Yeah, no, I totally agree. Like it's, and I honestly think it's better to be like that, because then you don't
Mhm.
have these high expectations
Yeah, like
and you
I
don't
know
get
I'm meant for
disappointed.
something bigger. I know that it's all gonna come to me at a certain point. I just don't know what that's gonna look like, and I love like leaving that up to God.
Hmm.
Um, just I want to be surprised, honestly.
I love that.
Yeah.
I struggle with that because I'm super impatient, and like I love to just like Pinterest everything. I'm like, I want that. I need this. I need
Hmm.
that. And like eventually I always get it, but the time in between of me wanting it and getting it, I'm just like, oh my God, I'm going crazy. Like, so I
Yeah.
really commend you
And
for that.
that's a good moment where you could practice gratitude. So like
Exactly.
in your wanting season, you thank God for like what you do have right now and show gratitude for like what you already have. And that keeps you present.
Hmm.
So I feel like when you're in that state, the things come to you faster.
I totally agree. And also, that's also like usually I feel that whenever I reflect and look back, and I'm like,
Hmm.
oh my God, I'm so glad I'm not where I used to be.
Yeah,
Like,
like where my life a year ago today was completely different
mhm.
than how it is now. Um, and sometimes I cry about it, honestly.
Me too.
Like a year ago today, I was unemployed. I was struggling to pay my rent. And now I can like stay in bed all day. And like I thank God. I was like, thank you for like this day. Even though I was in bed all
Literally.
day, like thank God that I can rest.
Literally. No, of
Yeah.
course. And I think rest is so important. And I feel like our society kind of has made it like, they're like, oh, you're bed rotting, like you're lazy, you're the. I'm like, no, like you're burnt out and you need to relax and
I
you need
think
to
it's
take a day off.
necessary,
Yeah,
honestly.
100%. And like, I love to chill. Like I love to nap. Like don't get me wrong, I love to like work hard for like and chase my dreams, but I really do love those days where I can just lay down. Like
Hmm.
so I agree. Like that's such a blessing to have like to be able to do that. Like I had probably like a year ago also was like a really hard time for me. Like I was working 2 jobs and to pay my rent, and like both of them were terrible. Like
Wow.
I was working at a bar until like 4 a.m. and then I was waking up at 8 a.m. to go sell cars at 9 a.m.
Wow.
And not even like at a nice dealership either. This was like a used car lot. Like I was literally like, oh my god, I'm gonna like
Wow.
I hate this. And now I look back and I'm like, okay, like I'm still not where I want to be yet, but I'm way farther ahead than that. Like that
That's
was
good.
a mess. Like
Wow.
did you ever have a job that you were like, what was
Yeah.
that?
I mean, not like what was that? Because I would say I did gain not
Mhm.
valuable skill. It was skills that I already had. I think I would say I was able to maintain those skills.
Mhm.
Like working with the heat, like it was a very people are like, oh my god, you work for the heat. I'm like, yeah. I mean, it was a good like just communication skills, problem solving on the spot, like helping people find their tickets. Just it's just basic stuff, but like it looks good on your resume.
For sure. And
Yeah.
especially like a big you said it, you're like
Yeah.
the heat. Oh my god.
Yeah.
she's an icon. Like that's so funny.
I actually just resigned last week.
Period.
Yeah, because I just know it's not for me. I know like there's no growth, there's no opportunity for me there.
Yeah.
So I'm like, let me just let go of it and like create space for like new opportunities. So that's where I'm at now.
I agree. Like, so I was after I got out of like the whole like working 2 jobs and like struggling, I ended up working at a law firm, and it was like 15 minutes from my house. It was like super close. So I was learning a lot. And I became a notary. Like I gained a lot of skills that I didn't have before, and I was able to like really grow and learn. But then it became really stagnant, and I started to not like it,
Mm-hmm.
and I was kind of like dreading going to work, and like my vibe was off, and I could tell that other people knew that I didn't want to be there, and I felt really bad about it because it was a blessing compared to working like those 2 shitty jobs.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, I just wasn't happy, and then eventually like I got laid off, and at first I was really really upset about it, and now I'm just like, thank God. Like
Wow. No, that's exactly what happened to me before. This is like 2 years ago. I was working for a ad agency doing
mhm.
like digital ads, and I got let go from that job. But I hated the people I worked with. I didn't get along with them. Our
Yep.
communication styles were totally different, and I would honestly it would make me cry.
Yeah.
So like, and then I got let go from that job, and which the next 8 months after that were like the worst moment of my life.
Mhm.
But like looking back now, I'm like that was like redirection.
For sure. That's how I feel
Yeah.
too. Cause like you said, you have to get rid of something to make room for something. So
Mm-hmm.
it's just like if you're not gonna do it, the universe is gonna do it for
Exactly.
you. So
Exactly.
I totally think that's like something that was going on for both of us, and I think that's like pretty normal for people our age. Like
Mm-hmm.
we're not gonna be with the same company forever. We're not gonna like be at the same school or place, or like, there's just a lot of change for people in their 20s,
Mm-hmm.
especially us with like COVID and all that
Right.
stuff. I'm like, oh
Those
my
years were
god.
still in, but honestly, it was a blessing in disguise. Well, not that's not the good word.
I
That's not a good that's not a good way to put it. But like, because like that's when I started my business. So that's why I
Mhm.
said that.
Oh, for sure.
But yeah,
Yeah, like I was
those
I,
years definitely affected us. I would
yeah,
say.
cuz and I imagine like we were in high school when that happened. Oh my god.
Yeah.
At least we were like got that out of the way. Like that's crazy. Oh my gosh. I don't even want to like think about that. Like but yeah, so you started Valencia Jules in COVID. Is there a reason you named it Valencia Jules? Is that like the only
Um,
name that you had in
I just
mind?
love my name.
It is really beautiful.
So
Like
like I think at that time I was also so like all throughout college everybody called me Mel.
I do remember
Yeah,
that.
everybody called me Mel, and I got to the point I was just like, my I want people to say my name. Like my name is actually really pretty.
Literally.
So I put out a message. I was like, PSA. I want everybody to call me Mel. I mean, no, Valencia. So from that, I was like, from that moment, like I was just like, you know what, Valencia Jules.
I love that.
Mm.
No, that's super pretty, and I totally agree. Mel was a disservice to you.
It
Like,
was.
That was an iconic rebrand. I do remember that IG post too. I was like, okay, immediately changed your name in my phone to Valencia.
Thank you.
That's so funny. And I think Nairobi also, like, everyone called her Nai.
Yeah, we're not ML.
Yeah. That's so funny. Yeah, you guys have such pretty names. Like, my name's so, like, my real name is so basic. Like, it's okay. That's why I have a stage name. But actually, the reason that me and my brother have basic names is because our last name is so hard to pronounce. Like,
Wait, can you say it?
Melgarejo.
Yeah.
Yeah, and my dad's name is really, really hard to pronounce, like Orestes Guzman Melgarejo. And so he grew up here, or he moved to the U.S. and he was like, "Wow, like my name is kind of like inhibiting, like in conversation or like whatever, like in job interviews." And so he was like, "All right, they already have hard last names. We're gonna give them American first names."
Wow.
So I guess that was like their thinking behind it, but I was like, you could have given me a badass name, like, but that's okay. I understand where he was coming from. And so when you're not like working on like your creative side, what are you doing?
I feel like I'm still working on my creative side. So like, if it's not just laying in bed, watching my favorite show or like just eating good food,
Mm-hmm.
I still want to tap in because like if I feel like if I'm not creative, I'm constantly overthinking.
Me too.
So like, I have coloring books.
I love that.
I like to color.
That one tweet, you know, she crazy if she colors.
I think this summer I want to get into pottery classes.
Cute. I love that.
And I also want to, because like in high school I took pottery for like 2 years. So
I remember that class.
I want to get back into that. And I also just like painting. I want to do painting classes as well.
I love to paint. I'm actually working on a really big painting right now.
Really?
Yeah, it's like.
Oh, we did art together.
Yeah, we did do art together. What was her name? Miss Vasquez?
Yeah.
Yeah, her class.
She passed, unfortunately.
I heard. I
Rest in peace.
was very shocked about that
Yeah.
because she was young.
Mhm.
Insane. Shout out Miss Vasquez, keeping the dream alive.
Yes.
We're painting for you. And Miss Tavera, did you have her?
No.
Or you didn't go to charter in middle school?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Well, did you go to West? or-
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to the Central campus.
Okay, yeah. Charter girlies. Like, but yeah, so when you're not like doing your creative stuff, you're watching TV.
Mm-hmm.
What do
Or
you-
in bed.
Or okay, what are you watching?
Hanging out with my friends. So right now, my show is Poker Face. I actually just
Poker
posted
Face.
about it today. I was like, I'm hooked. Because like every episode is different. It's like a different scenario. It's a different. Well, it's the same. It's very consistent in like what happens, but
Mhm.
like it's different characters. Well, everybody can look it up. But basically, the main woman, she can tell when people are lying, and she goes through how she's able to tell that people are lying. She can like discover how people are dying. So like, there's a murder that happens, and then she uncovers like how they died by
That's crazy.
being a lie detector.
And so is every episode like a new murder?
Yeah.
And it's only murders?
Yeah. Well, some people get injured, but mostly it's like a murder or like a murder about to happen. or
That's
something
iconic.
like
It's
that.
kind of like a new age Law and Order.
Yeah,
Kind of vibe.
Or like
But like more dramatic.
it's more fun. Like it's
Okay.
more like funny.
Okay, even
Yeah.
better. So it's like kind of a comedy.
Yeah, it's like it's more lighthearted a little bit, but still like thrilling. Like
I could see that because
Yeah.
the main girl, Natasha Leon,
Mhm.
she's always funny in
Yeah.
everything she does. Like even if it's serious, like she's hilarious.
yeah.
So that's cool. And what about like movies? You have like an iconic movie that you watch when you're
Um,
like chilling, or like a familiar, nostalgic movie?
What's a nostalgic movie? I love that movie Intergalactic. It's on Netflix.
I haven't seen it.
I love it so much. I rewatch that all the time. I also love rewatching Insecure.
Okay.
That's a show.
I haven't seen any of this. Like I need to watch
haven't
all
seen
of this.
Insecure?
No.
Okay, you have to watch that. I also like this movie called Focus. It's with Will Smith.
I think I have seen that
Yeah, and like they basically they steal.
one. Yeah.
I love it so much.
So you're like a money heist kind of girl, like
yeah,
a murder mystery.
yeah. But
Okay.
I also like the romantic comedies too.
I like that.
What else? I can't think of anything right now.
Mine are like very like almost campy type movies. Like I like Charlie's Angels. I like those Marilyn Monroe movies.
Oh
Like
wait, a classic that I love is The Parent Trap. I think that's my
oh
comfort
my god,
movie.
I love. So I was obsessed with Lindsay Lohan as a kid. Obviously, that should have been some kind of foreshadowing for what I was gonna be like. But yeah, no, I loved her. I loved her in like Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen,
Hmm.
Herbie Fully Loaded, Get a Clue, like Freaky Friday, like every single Lindsay Lohan movie, Parent Trap, I loved. I was like obsessed with her. So I could see that for sure. Another one I watch randomly is Aquamarine. Like,
I used to love that.
it was like so cute. It's kind of cringy like sometimes, but
Hmm.
it's just like very nostalgic for
Yeah,
me.
you
I
know when
love
you
it.
watch like an old movie and you're like, wait, that was actually like really bad.
Literally, that's how I feel when I watch that, especially when she's like flirting with the guy. I'm like, "Oh my God, that's so embarrassing for you." Like, have you ever had like an embarrassing moment with a guy?
um, can't say I have. I feel
It's just embarrassing for them.
yeah.
I agree.
It's more like I feel like it's more that than like me actually being embarrassed.
Mhm.
Um,
You're just like,
or just
why did
like
I come here?
or just like me no, just me just not acknowledging it because if I acknowledge it then I'm gonna get secondhand embarrassment.
That's so
Yeah.
funny. You're an Aquarius, right? I feel
Yes.
like that's such an Aquarius thing to do.
Yeah.
You're like, that's fucking weird, but I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a Cancer. I don't feel like I give Cancer, but I will
You
acknowledge.
give very like earth vibes. I feel like you're
Thank
very
you.
chill.
I love an Earth sign. Like, but it's funny. I don't have any Earth. Like,
Really?
I'm a Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, Leo Rising, Gemini Venus, Gemini Mars. So
Wow.
she's toxic. Like, are you into like astrology at all?
I am a little bit.
Hmm.
My brother really is. Like my brother, if you tell him like your rising, your sun, your he can give you a whole reading right
Oh
there.
my God, I need to
Like
meet him.
my brother's really into that stuff.
Is
Yeah.
he older,
He's
younger?
older.
Oh, cool. Are you guys like far apart in age or close?
2.5 years.
Oh, that's like me and my brother.
Mm.
Yeah, I have an older brother. He's not into astrology at all. He's very much like an accountant, sporty kind of guy.
Okay.
Yeah, he like played baseball. I had to watch every freaking baseball game. Like,
Wow.
but yeah. So that actually opened up a door for me to like get into like rollerblading because I didn't want to watch him
Oh.
play, so I would be rollerblading, and now to this day I still rollerblade. So I'm like,
Oh, cool.
I guess there was a good side to it. Like, you have like something active you like to do?
um, active. I like to go on walks. So like
I love a
lately,
walk.
I try to go like once a week to what's that park called? Tropical Park.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I've been there.
yeah. It's like
Yeah.
right by here, so.
They have like a bunch of stuff like
Hmm.
all over South Florida, but yeah, like I love walks. I'll walk around like Fort Lauderdale, like downtown. Um, I rollerblade by the beach, and I'm
Hmm.
a big Pilates girl. I love
Love
Pilates.
that.
Have you tried it?
I haven't. I
Oh my
have
God.
to.
If you ever want to try it, let me know. We'll go do a class
I'm so
together
down.
because I've become like obsessed with it. Like um but yeah, let's get back to talking about what we came here for. Okay, so if you could manifest like a dream trip, dream anything, like dream car, dream trip, like whatever it is.
South of France
South of
or
France.
Switzerland.
Oof, good taste, girl. Monaco, South of France, Saint
Yes.
Tropez.
Yeah.
That is on my bucket list for sure.
Hmm.
If you're a sugar daddy, we're looking for a sponsor. Thank you. Like, cause that shit is expensive.
Yeah.
And apparently, like, it is better to go to South of France and just visit Monaco, because apparently Monaco is like really tiny.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought it was like really big, very small. But so yeah, that we'll manifest that. We'll in like 3 years we'll come back, look at this, and be like, "Bitch, we're in Monaco, on a yacht."
Yes.
That was so funny. So, is there something that like people would be surprised to know about you?
Um, I honestly don't know.
Like, what do you think? Let's see. Let me rephrase it. Is there something that like not a lot of people know about you?
I honestly, I think I feel like people don't really know me just in general.
Just everything.
Yeah, like I feel like people can just like look at me, make their own assumptions, like oh, like she's this type of way, but like I'm really just like low key, like I'm just like chill, like
You are
I
very
just be
chill.
chilling, like
No, that's something that I've always noticed about you is like
yeah,
literally like from the outside perspective, it doesn't look like anything like really bothers you. Like, and
yeah,
even if it does, you're like,
yeah.
okay,
Like
like,
I also think like something could really bother me, but like I don't show it.
hmm.
So there's that.
So what bothers you?
What bothers me?
Yeah.
Um, what bothers me? I don't know. Like, I
Is
feel like it's just situational. Like, it's
okay.
not like something specific that like a person does, and like, oh, like I hate that. Like, I can't really think of anything like that.
For me, let's see. What
Like
bothers
a
me?
pet peeve is that
Yeah.
okay? I feel like when people are not like open minded,
Oh
or
my
like
God.
or like when people can't understand that two truths can be like can happen
Hmm.
like it's like either their way or like it's just not it's just false.
I genuinely
Like
hate people like
yeah,
that. Like,
like I feel like you need to be open minded if you're gonna be like in my circle.
I totally agree. Like that, and like that's a good thing. Like, good thing to be bothered
Like I
by.
can be right and you can also be right. Just because you know you're right doesn't mean that I am wrong.
Exactly.
So,
No, exactly. I
yeah.
I completely 100% agree.
Mhm.
I have come across a lot of people in my life that act like that,
Yeah.
and like they never last in my
Yeah.
life. Like I'm
Or
always
just
just
like
like,
people who can't take accountability.
mm-hmm.
Like um if yeah, just people who can't take accountability.
Basically losers. Like yeah, no, I totally agree. I think like no,
Like or just people who can't be wrong, like they don't know how to be wrong. Like it's okay to be wrong, but I can admit that I'm wrong and like it's over with.
I think
Like
one of the biggest signs of like maturity and intelligence is knowing when to shut the fuck up,
mhm.
knowing when to say that you don't knowing when to say that you don't know what you're talking about or you don't know enough to talk on something.
Yeah.
Um, I think it's just like, yeah, I think it's a sign of intelligence to just basically be like, you know what, like I don't know enough about this. Let me
Mhm.
learn, or just shut up, like, or just take what they're saying and figure it out later. Like,
Like I have no problem with being wrong. That like, and because of my personality, because I'm so chill, like I was like, let's say I was wrong about something, and like, okay, I'm wrong, and then people just
and they
keep
get mad.
arguing.
Yeah,
They
they
get
get
mad
mad.
because like I'm not reacting a certain type of way, and I'm just like, okay, I agree. Like I'm we're good. Like it's
Literally,
over with, and like they just keep, and I'm just like,
some people love to argue, dude. And like, I'm like you, I don't like to argue. I'm just
yeah.
like, okay, it's over. Like, my dad loves to argue, but like not like in a mean way. He's just like very, very smart, and sometimes like he just like needs to get his words out, and I'm
Mhm.
just like, I heard you. Like, I get it. Like,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, I totally agree. Like that I could see as a pet peeve is
Mhm.
like, because no one wants to be around someone who's like yapping it up for no reason, like, and causing issues and like not wanting to like be better.
Yeah.
I agree. Let's see what bothers me. I think like random stuff bothers me. Like if someone's like if someone does something kind of gross, I'm like, what was that? Like if I see someone
Wait,
like
I
licking
am
their
a bit of a
fingers.
germaphobe. So, like, I was just recently like just on a long flight, and this man would sneeze in his hands and then go like this.
Ew, like rubbing it into his
Yeah,
hands.
I'm like,
That's I would be like, you need some hand sanitizer. No, I'd be scared to talk to him. Like,
yeah, that was crazy to witness.
yeah, no, like if I see someone like I specifically I've seen men do these things, but like eating something, like licking your fingers and then rubbing it on the couch. I'm like, um, well, okay. Or like the cup is dirty in the sink and they just grab the cup and they like rinse it with water and they're like, oh, you want something? I'm like, not, I'm not thirsty.
That's gross.
I'm like, I'm okay. You can keep that. I'll die. Like, but yeah, I think like hygiene for me is like a big thing that like when people don't have good hygiene, I'm just like, oh, who raised you? Like, But yeah, yours also, those would bother me too. Like those would actually genuinely get me mad. Like the hygiene thing just kind of grosses me out. Like how's your White Claw looking?
She's here. She's
Is she almost done?
she's
No.
like, yeah.
Oops. Okay. So we've talked about your jewelry brand. We talked about what you like to watch, where you want to go, what people don't know about you, or like what pisses you off. I love that. Okay. So we talked about how, in the beginning, how when you like authenticity was like very much something that influenced like the things you do and like the art you create. What do you think drives that? Like where does that come from? Like what drives you in life?
Um, I think just wanting to know like the truth. Um, One thing about me is like I can't lie. Like I'm always telling the truth. Like I don't know. Like I just feel like I always like want to know the truth about things. Like I don't see the point in lying.
I agree.
So yeah. I love
Yeah,
when people are true to themselves. I love when people just like embrace who they are.
I love that. Yeah, no,
Mhm.
I can agree with that. Do you think that comes from like your family or like your values? Like is that something that came from just you growing up and your experiences?
I think it's just more of a me thing. Yeah.
So is your family like that too or no?
Like truthful?
Yeah. Like truthful and
Um,
authentic and like not afraid to like
I
just be
would say
themselves.
so.
That's good.
I would definitely because like I guess like growing up, like you know when your parents want to protect you from things,
Mhm.
so like I can see them not being like truthful in that way.
Oh yeah, I think it's okay to lie
Yeah,
if
like
it's
I
for
think
protection.
I that's okay. Um,
Like if a man comes up to me, where do you live? I'm not from here. I'm from New
yeah,
York.
like I feel like that's valid, but yeah,
Yeah, I agree.
yeah.
I don't think there's ever been a time where like I just thought I should lie unless it was to protect myself. Like,
Hmm.
no, I'm lying right now. I will go out to the bars and lie about everything. Like if a man comes up to me like even though I know I'm not gonna
I
like
mean
hang out
that
with
is
him,
still protection
I
though.
guess so. But it's more for entertainment. Like
Oh,
they'll
okay.
be like, "What's your name?" I'm just like Alexandra. Like, and they're like, "Oh, where are you from?" I'm like, "I just moved here from New
I mean, yeah,
York."
I mean
Like,
that's fun.
no, literally, I'm just like creating a whole character, and then like they'll see me out next week and Alex, Alex. I'm like, "Who the fuck are you?" Like,
That's funny.
that's not
But
even my
I feel like
name.
at a certain point, like if like let's say like I'm in that situation and like I'm lying, like having a fun night. I feel like later on, like if I really like the person, I'd be like, yeah, I was
Oh,
lying.
for sure, yeah. Like if I
Like,
usually I do that to people that I know I'm never gonna speak to again.
okay.
Like I if I actually liked a guy, I'd be like probably a little bit not as like bold, you know? Like I'd probably just be a little bit more reserved and be like, "Yeah, like nice to meet you." Sometimes I do lie and say like my name is like Rio or Jade
Mhm.
just cuz my Instagram they'll ask for my Instagram and if I say it's my name, they can see the Instagram, they're like, "Who is this? She's already lying." Like I don't know, like it's kind of hard. Like I also don't really like um resonate with my real name like cuz it's Nicole and
Mhm.
but my whole life everyone called me Nikki. And then like
Do you resonate more with Nikki or like Nicole? Well, obviously not Nicole, but
like for sure Nikki over Nicole, but then
uh-huh.
I became like this like character, Rio Jade, and
Mhm.
like I think it's more authentic to me.
How did you
Like
come up with that?
so Jade is my alter ego. Like that girl that's out in the bars lying to people, like that's Jade.
Okay.
Like she or like the one on the runway or like on stage dancing, singing, that's Jade. That's not me. It's like and then Rio is there's a Duran Duran song called Rio and it goes like her name is Rio and she dances on the
Uh,
sand. And I was gonna be named after that song. Like my parents were
aw.
gonna name me Rio, but my dad was like, "We're gonna give them American names."
Oh,
So
that's not even that. Like you could have been named Rio.
that's what I said. So like,
I mean,
yeah,
honestly, it's not too late. You can change your
I
name.
would do it. I
Do it.
totally would. I feel like I resonate more with Rio over Nicole for sure. So yeah, Rio Jade kind of became the stage name, and I'm just like rocking with it.
That's cool.
And I actually I created that name when I was first starting to release music. So that was like probably right after COVID, because during COVID is when I was doing all the recording. And like I like in the moment I was like, this is so good. I'm so proud of myself. Like I can't believe I did this. And now I look back on it, I'm like, yeah, you did that, but it's not that good. Like, and so now that this new EP, I'm just like putting in so much more time and effort into it. And like I also have like Brandon's perspective, so it's cool to like collaborate on it. And I'm also working with Chen, and Chen is like iconic. Like he's done stuff for like big names and like movies and stuff, and
Nice.
been doing this way longer than I have. So it's definitely nice to see all three of us come together and create something like really cute. Like,
That's
and
cool. I'm looking forward to that.
do you want to hear like one of the song names? Nobody knows anything
Okay.
yet. So one of the songs, I think this is the one I'm probably gonna put out as like the first single. It's called Submissive,
Oh.
but it's not the woman being submissive, that's for sure.
Oh.
Like,
Okay.
so that one's gonna be really fun. That's probably gonna be the one with the music video, and like I'll probably doing choreo and all that
Okay.
type. So that's gonna be super fun.
Cool.
And then like it's just messy. Like the whole it's like 4 songs of like dance, pop, Latin, yeah, that kind of stuff.
Nice.
So I'm excited for that. That should be super fun. Um, Chen, do we have time for a game? Do you want to play a game?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have Smash or Pass Celebrity Edition. We have Hot or Not Fashion Edition. Or choose one.
Let's choose one.
Choose one is I'll give you like 3 or 4 options and you have to choose one.
Okay.
Which one do you want to do? Hot or Not, Smash or Pass, or choose one?
Choose one.
Okay. Let me pull it up. Ooh. Choose one. Let me find it.
Sorry, I keep looking at the screen. My face is so funny.
Okay. Your hair done for free, on demand forever. That's option 1. Option 2 is your dream car. 1 international trip a year. So hair done for free, on demand forever, your dream car, or 1 international trip a year.
1 international trip a year.
I think I have to agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, okay. Unlimited skincare and beauty forever. $500 every month with no work required. Or your dream car.
Prob- mm. The dream car is paid off.
Yeah. I love how we're getting into semantics.
Wait, the $500 is for life.
$500 every month for like 5 years.
I mean, I guess the dream car. I feel like that's worth more.
I agree. Okay, next one is your nails are always done. Your
Nails and toes.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, nails are always done, or private chef, or extra $100 a day
A day for how long?
forever.
Oh, I think yeah, $100 a day forever.
But that would be the nail money. Like
A day? No.
okay, you're right. That'd be like every 2 weeks. Okay, yeah. So Let's see. That's funny. Okay. Free flights for life, your dream job, or live in your dream city.
Free flights for life.
Me too. Like, it doesn't matter where I live if I can get there for free.
Exactly.
Okay, so fluent in every language. Perfect weather every day with no consequences to the environment, obviously. Or an unlimited Sephora card.
Unlimited Sephora.
Okay. A home in Paris. Find the love of your life. Unlimited travel.
Unlimited.
She said,
So,
fuck
like,
that, man.
Is that like free flights?
It just
What is-
says like unlimited travel fund. So like I guess that would include like flights or hotels or something like that.
Mhm.
So you could either have a home in like a country of your choice, unlimited travel fund, or find the love of your life.
I think the travel fund.
Period. Fuck that, man.
Yeah, you don't have to find me wherever I'm at.
I love that. No, that's something that I really love is like when women kind of like decenter men, because I've seen so many great women like
Yeah.
throw their lives away for
I
men.
love that phase. I'm kind of in that phase right now where like I'm just like I'm doing what Valencia wants to do to be happy.
Exactly. And like when you're happy,
Yeah.
everything kind of will just find you.
Yeah.
And I totally agree. I feel like if you go looking hunting for a man, like you're just gonna find someone that's like resisting you or like
Exactly.
not like aligned with you. Whereas like if you're just like happy and living your life, like anything else is just like extra. And I also don't think like everyone needs a partner. Like I don't think everyone needs to have kids. Like obviously if that's something that you want,
Mhm.
amazing. Like I don't necessarily want kids, but I do want to get married one day. But like I know that doesn't make sense to a lot of people, so I'm also just not forcing anything. I'm like, you know
Yeah.
what? Like I have like all these goals. Let me just do me and then figure out that later. Like if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Okay, let's see. Let's do like one more. Okay, you can only pick two of these for your future partner.
Okay. I'm nervous.
Personality, looks, money.
Only two.
Only two.
Personality, looks, money.
I know what I'm picking.
Wait, so like he could have the looks and money, but his personality is
Trash.
Like
Mm-hmm.
like we have no like chemistry.
Yeah, like whatever that is to you, like if they either have like no personality or like their personality doesn't mesh with yours, like yeah. Personality, looks, money.
The money is like it's just guaranteed. Like we can
Like like as in like you like you wouldn't have to work
I
Like,
wouldn't have to damn.
if you didn't want to.
This is a hard one.
It's very easy for me.
I mean I don't know. Those are very important, all three. Cause I'm like, okay, cause like I would choose looks and money, but then I'm like, I want like my lover to be my best friend at the
Yeah.
same time. So it's like if we
I love how you
can't-
said that, my lover.
if we can't be, if I do personality and looks, that doesn't mean we're gonna be poor.
What is it?
But-
But it does mean he's not rich. Like,
But he can be.
some people will have the potential to have money, yes. That's just a gamble you gotta
So
take.
what would you pick? What would you pick?
I'm immediately going for personality and money.
Personality and money.
I've dated so many ugly men before.
I can't date an ugly man.
I-
I have to be attracted to him.
clearly that didn't bother me in the past. So like, yeah, no, like I like to be the hot one in the relationship. So I would rather be the hot one that's taken care
Yeah.
of and like we get along really well and like everything just kind of flows. I don't want to have to fight bitches off of you because you're hot. Like,
I mean, okay. That's a hard one.
let me know when you have an answer. And then I would love to hear the reason why.
Wait, so are we just gonna wait till I have an answer?
Mm-hmm. I need another White Claw.
Okay, personality, looks, money.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, personality and money. I think if I spend enough time with you, I could start to like you.
Exactly. Shira would be so proud. No, I
if you
totally
can make me
agree.
laugh, if we can be funny.
Yeah,
I think if it's just me and you, and I don't see nobody else, I think eventually I could get there.
How long do you think it would take you?
I don't know.
So let's say like an ugly man came up to you, right?
Wait, but like, how ugly are we talking though?
What is your ideal version of attractive?
Just like just attractive. Like I find kind of like TV attractiveness, like somebody that you could see like that would
Like
be on TV.
good skin, good teeth, good hair,
Yeah,
like
good skin, good
taller,
teeth, good hair,
good
taller.
body.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say like he's not fat, but he's a little overweight. He's doesn't have a bad smile, but he doesn't have like straight teeth. Let's
We
say
can fix that.
she's like, this is gonna be a Build-A-Bear situation. Like, so that's what I'm saying. I'm like, let's say like he's not hot, but he's not like a troll, you know? Like the bare bones
Okay.
are there, but he like dresses bad.
I
Like,
can't do a bad dresser. You have to
but
know how to dress.
he's like, I just don't know how to dress. Can you help me? Would you help
I
him?
can help him. We can fix stuff out.
That's so funny.
I can dress him up.
Okay.
I like men's clothing. Like I want to dress my man.
I like them to look like they don't have style, so that no woman would come up to them. Like,
Oh my gosh.
I want to know like that they're like a good personality. They're like they got it like that. They take care of me. Everything's all good, and then like they go
You
out.
can't think about that.
I don't know. I guess I'm traumatized.
Yeah, no,
Like,
you can't think about that. Like if they're focused on you, that's all you gotta worry about. Like,
yeah,
the other people back there, like they shouldn't be a non-factor.
I think it's also
Doesn't
because I'm
matter.
like crazy. Like, if I see someone flirting with like my man, I'm like, oh, they want to
No.
die. Like
'Cause it's
everybody wants to
like,
die. Like
I feel like the man is the one who opens that door. Like,
that's what I'm saying. I'm like,
it's
I'm not mad
it's
at the
not
girl.
them.
I'm like,
It's
I'm
the
like
man.
gonna throat punch him.
Yeah.
Needs to get a shirt that says my girlfriend beats me. That's so funny. But yeah, no, I'm definitely like a personality type of person. I don't really care what guys look like as long as like it's not Quasimodo. Like, so yeah. I also don't like have like a specific like type. Like every guy I've ever dated looks nothing like the one before. Like, what about you? Do you have like a type or?
I do like black men.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever been with. Yeah, I like black men. Majority of mostly black men.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I like black men, white men. I just don't do Latino men. Just like feels like I'm talking to my cousin. Like, so I'm just like, no, I'm okay, thank you though. And it's funny because like a lot of my friends, they're like, you don't like Hispanic guys? Like, what about when they talk Spanish to you? I'm like, it's like talking to my grandpa, like
Oh
talking to my mom,
gosh.
talking to my dad. Like I hear that all the time. Like I don't want to hear it like from my lover. But yeah. So okay, let's. I have a gift for you.
You have a gift for
I do have a
me?
gift for you before we sign
Aw.
off. Would you mind grabbing that bag? But yeah, I just want to take the time to thank you for
Aw,
coming and
thanks for having me.
yapping with me and sharing all about like your life and your goals. and I'm super proud of you, and like I love to see the growth, and I'm just like can't wait to see where it goes.
Aw.
So this is for you.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Wow, when I saw these, I thought these were for you. I
That's
was
funny.
like, oh, Nikki got flowers.
I did, but they're in my car.
Thank
Of
you.
course.
These are beautiful. Yellow's my favorite color.
I knew it. I was like, because I like red roses, but I'm like, I feel like she's not a red rose type of girly.
No, I like red roses too. But these are beautiful.
So go ahead
Thank
and
you.
shout out all your socials, your main, your
My name is
business.
Malencia with the L is a 1, Malencia. And then my jewelry page is Malencia Jewels.
Awesome. My main page is Rio Jade Official. Music page is Rio Jade Music. You already know. You're watching this on Studio 110 Podcast. That's on YouTube. That's on TikTok. That's on Insta. All across the board. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're a repeat fan, welcome back. See you next time. If this was your first time watching, thank you for tuning in. Hope you guys had a good time. Hope you guys loved meeting Valencia. Gonna have more content like this coming soon with other artists. If you want to come on the show, DM, send a message, like, comment, whatever you want to do. But yeah, see you guys next time.